Ohio. Colombo, the largest city and the informal actual capital of Sri Lanka. It is located in the Western Province, in the district of Colombo. The population -752,993 inhabitants. 2011. The population of Big Colombo, including also large cities of Morashua, Dekavala, Mount Lavinia and Sri Jayawardapura, the capital of the country. Card people. Etymology. According to different versions, the name of the city happens from the harbor with mango trees, or from the harbor on the Kalani River. Also there is an ancient version about existence of primordially Sinhalese word Colombo meaning port, pier. History. The Arab, Chinese, Roman merchants visited the harbor of Colombo more than 200 years ago. In the 8th century the Arabs controlling almost all sea trade of the Sinhalese kingdoms have for a long time located here. Portuguese have arrived here in the 16th century and have altered the name of the city in honor of Christopher Columbus. Next century, in 1656 the city was occupied by Dutches, and in 1802 Colombo became the capital of the British colony Ceylon. Since 1948 the capital of the Dominion of Ceylon, since 1972 the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. In 1982 the official capital has been transferred to Sri Jayawardapura. Climate of Colombo, subequatorial. Colombo is located practically on the equator, and air temperature steadily keeps all year around 27 C. Annual precipitation exceeds 2400 m. Apparently, rainfall, as well as for all Sri Lanka, is defined by monsoons. Southwest from May to September and northeast from December to February. And during the intermonsoonal periods, March, April and October, November, a sea breeze and cyclones. As Colombo is located in a southwest part of the island, influence of a southwest monsoon is much stronger than northeast and rainfall during its season. A mean -213 May month is much more abundant than during a season of a northeast monsoon. A mean -102 May month. Month May and the October-November intermonsoonal period for the city, the most rainy time in a year. Relative air humidity in the afternoon for Colombo all year exceeds 70%, and in June increases up to 90%. In Colombo there is a deep water harbor of 250 hectares protected by 3 piers. Near Port, the business center of the city, called Fort, is located. This area has received such name because earlier the Portuguese fortress protecting an entrance to the port was located here. Nowadays the fort is office buildings, shops, hotels, banks. Colombo, the largest industrial and cultural center of the country. The leather and footwear industry, jewelry production is developed, chemical, textile, oil processing, glass, cement, woodworking. The port of Colombo, one of the largest in the southern Asia. The 4th place after the Indian ports. Paradip, Nova Shiva, Mumbai. Districts of the city developed historically and sometimes strongly differ from each other. At the end of the 19th century the Lake Beira kind of divided the city into 2 parts. Adjoining the fort port and areas to the south from the lake have been inhabited generally by Europeans, and Pita and other areas to the north of the lake took quarters radical Sinhalese and Tamils. and the mixed population. Now Pita remains the region of handicraftsmen and small traders. Pita in translation from Tamil means outside, that is outside of the fort. Here small snack bars, small little shops, narrow streets. To the north from Pita nowadays there is the main industrial region of the city. Plants on production of rubber, coconut oil, Sherazasani factories. Still the free trade zone is to the north located.
One of areas to the south from the fort, cinnamon gardens, where earlier actually there were extensive plantations of a cinnamon tree thrown and which have turned into the normal quarter in the 19th century.
Other area to the south from the fort, Slave Island. Its name is translated as the Island of Slaves. But such name was originally given it by the Dutches settling here in an imprisonment, the slaves working on them during domination on Ceylon of the Dutch East Indian Company, before the beginning of the 19th century. To the south from the fort along the coast, Galifis Esplanade, which since the end of the 19th century served as the popular place of entertainments in the open air, extends. Near Maradan there live small shopkeepers and handicraftsmen. In the city there is a university, several colleges, observatory, the National Museum. Set of churches, mosques, Buddhist and Hindu temples. On the outskirts of the city, 2 Buddhist universities. At the University of Colombo there is an astronomical observatory. Transport. The international airport of Solomon Bandaranaike is in 30 km to the north from Colombo. The city is connected by the railroads and highways with all provinces of the country. The Ratmalana airport is located in 15 km to the south from Colombo. The first international airport of the country and the only thing international, the airport before opening of the international airport Bandaranaike in Kachaniak in 1967. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.